Minister Jason Kenny, other parliamentarians, members of the diplomatic corps, and my fellow black leaders. I'm so happy to be here. I'm a proud black man. I'm proud of our black history. And I'm so happy that all of you are here to celebrate with us at this time. I want to thank the government for this program, launching Black History Month in the nation's capital. It's very important, because when you started from the middle of the house, the best room in the house, then it will spread all around. Minister Kenny, you have been a champion, and I thank you, sir. My name is Fitzroy Gordon. I'm a broadcaster. In Toronto, we have a very large Black and Caribbean population. Yet we have no radio station, not even one, while others have 2 and 3. I found that to be injustice. There was a time when a few black friends got a station, but instead of doing the programs, providing the programs that the community or the population believed that they would have provided, they went into hip-hop music, giving young people a lot of things to dance about, but not educating them. Well, that station has been sold to CTV Charm Group. We don't have a black station in Canada, and that's a shame. Many nights I go to my bed crying. Another black youth has been shot, or most time by another black youth. We don't have a radio voice to talk to them, to reach them. So I decided I'm going to do something about it. In 2001, I made an application to the CRTC for a first black-owned station. I was not successful then. I heard that I lost by 1 vote. So that encouraged me. I said, man, I got to go and find that 1 vote that I lost. So the good thing is that they encouraged me to try again, because they loved the programming that we put forward. We tried again in 2005. This time, the CRTC gave us a conditional license. Conditional. We didn't have a frequency. So here I have a conditional license, no frequency to broadcast on. So I said, what am I going to do? I can't go to my bathroom and keep, that's where I used to broadcast from. But I have to get on the airwaves. So I found out that there was a good frequency available, but the frequency was second adjacent to the CBC. Yes, the CBC. So I went to the CBC. I love them so much, I'll keep calling their names. And I said, CBC, my black brothers and sisters need to have a radio station. We don't have a voice. A lot of things are happening, and we need a radio station badly. Can you help us? At first, they said yes. I was happy. Put my team together, here we go again. Then the CBC just turned their backs on us and said, not in my backyard. The frequency 98.7 is the one I'm talking about, FM. And so we tried with the CBC over and over and over. I spoke to the president, the chief regulatory officer, the vice president of engineering, who told me bluntly, "You want a radio station, Mr. Gordon? You want the 98.7 frequency? Not over my dead body." I hope he's alive today. So when he told me that, he thought I would have been disappointed. But no, that put a lot more pep in my steps. And I remembered that Nelson Mandela went to prison for 25 years in order to give a voice to his people. Dr. Martin Luther King died trying to give a voice and freedom to his people. I said to myself then, why shouldn't I suffer one of those fates? I decided that I'm going to put my all in this. Come rain or shine, the black community, the black population must get a radio station. Come rain or shine, despite the CBC. The CBC had me on the ropes like George Foreman had Muhammad Ali. The rope-a-dopa. As Foreman punched Ali left and right, and Ali against the ropes, punches from the big George Foreman, I thought Ali was going to die. That's what the CBC did to me. I was the Ali, they are the Foreman. But with a little help from my friends, I managed to survive. Senator Don Meredith took me to a meeting to meet Minister Kenny. I went to the meeting. I saw Minister Kenny and I told him of the problems, the difficulties we're having. I looked him in the eye and said, "Did I look in both eyes, sir?" I said, "Minister, can you champion the cause for us?" Those were my words. He looked back at me without hesitation and said, "Yes, I will." And ladies and gentlemen, he did. He did. Dr. Colin Carey, he was once in the Ministry of Industry. He's now in the Ministry of Health, Parliamentary Secretary. Am I correct, sir? Very good. He started the ball rolling. Dr. Colin Carey said, "Fitzroy, you and your team deserve to have a radio station. I am going to do what I can." And Dr. Carey would call us, having meetings with us, and he really stepped on the gas. I want you to give him a nice round of applause, Dr. Colin Carey. Dr. Carey, Minister Kenny, they then spoke to Minister of Industry, Tony Clement. All of this fighting CBC brought us to Ottawa. I brought a delegation to Ottawa where we lobbied government. I found myself in the House of Parliament. I remember, Dr. Carey, you're the one who got up and said, "Mr. Speaker, we have a group of black leaders from Toronto." I'll never forget those words. I thought I was going to fall over the balcony. At that time, honestly, I believe I could fly. And then we went into the Prime Minister's office. We spoke with the Prime Minister and we told him of our plight. We need to have a radio station. We need a radio voice in Toronto. Over 750,000 blacks and Caribbeans and not even a single radio voice. When we get radio time in Toronto, it's like 11:30 or 1 a.m. at nights, when all our people are sleeping. That's his injustice. So I decided, we're going to fight. We're going to fight. We're going to fight for